God is saying to someone, do not be scared to own it because of the intensity of the rejection of your past. Now, most of the times we shrink ourselves, we shrink our potentials and shrink our lives because we have been so rejected and made to feel like we're not capable of handling such um, responsibilities. We're not capable of having a seat on the table in particular rooms. And so we shrink ourselves and just be like, we assume the position of where these challenges throw us at. And then we are so scared to try again. We're so scared to make a new move because we don't want to scrape open those wounds that we have tried so much to cover. They're not healed, they're just covered. Because if they're actually healed, you wouldn't have no problem rising up and stepping into those rooms again, keep knocking on those doors, because you believe so much in God's potential in you, in the potential God has placed in you. You believe so much in the talent that God has given you. You believe in the gifts, the spiritual gifts that God has placed inside of you. And so God is saying that do not be scared to own it. Do not be scared to come up to this level. There is God's standard for your life that the enemy tries so hard to make you live below. And when you live below God's standard for your life, you face a lot of delay, or what you get is completely the lesser version of what you actually are supposed to get. And that is because you are at the level where just those things are at that same level. But if you rise up to the version of you that matches God's standard for your life, you begin to experience greater things happening for you and with you. You begin to there are portals of opportunities that will open, that will match your energy, your skill level, the talent that you have. So many gifted and talented people in the world today, they are not where they're supposed to be because they are shrinking, probably shrinking to their environment, shrinking to the limitations of their environment, shrinking to the words that people have spoken over them, that have set a bar that is way below God's standard for their lives. I don't know who this word is for, but God is saying that don't be scared to own it. Don't be scared to come up to this standard because of that, the intensity of that rejection. You still got it in you. It is no humility to shrink your light just because you want other people to feel comfortable. It is no humility to always take the back seat. It is not. If the front seat is vacant, why not step and take the front seat? It builds a certain level of confidence in you. If you have an opinion, be open to share it. Don't feel like your opinion don't matter because few times or maybe several times you've given your opinions to people and they just water it down or it flies over their heads and you're just like and then you start feeling like your opinions don't count. They do. They do. They do. You are much needed in this world. Your light is much needed. The word of God says that you are the light of the world, the salt of the earth. There is something that is missing without your light, without your touch. Know that you matter a lot. Your voice matters. Your opinions matter. If you see something that is not going the way that it should go and you know the right way for it to be, please don't hold back your tongue. Open up your mouth and speak. If you see evil prevailing somewhere and you know the good that should be implemented, please open up your mouth and speak. It might be at your job site, it might be in school, it might be in a relationship. Don't shrink back yourself like that because once you put forth your voice, it makes a difference. You may not see it, but it does make a difference. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. And you are needed. Your light is needed. Your voice is needed. Your truth is needed. Your opinion matters. So please don't shrink back yourself. Don't be scared to own it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay? Mount up on wings like eagles and soar. That is your divine destiny. Soar. And if you're wondering What is God's standard for your life? Pray and ask Him. Study the Word. Spend time with the Word. You will get it all there. Because there is who you are. There is who you are. Sometimes it's so hard for us to accept that because it is so true that we're like, is this me? God says I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Can I really do all things through Christ? Can I? We're scared of our own truth. But what happens if we can just accept that truth and become that truth? Imagine how powerful we all will become and how great our lights will shine and how much darkness we can exhume from this world. Dear child of God, listen to the voice of God to you today and let it break you open for that great manifestation. God bless you.